Good morning, everybody, and happy Thursday. It's so nice to be back with you. I hope you had a wonderful half term and a well-deserved rest. You worked so hard last term with all your online lessons and your home learning packs, and I know that you're already in full swing this week, but we've got 2 weeks left. Only 2 more weeks of online learning until we can be back reunited at school. I'm super excited for the school to be filled with your laughter again. It is a little bit lonely and sad without you here, so I'm really excited and really looking forward to having you back soon. So my assembly this morning is going to focus on something called fair trade, and you may have heard that phrase been used before. If you haven't, that's absolutely fine. Hopefully by the end of this assembly, you will have a clearer understanding of what fair trade is. And the reason I've chosen fair trade as the topic of this assembly is because this week is the first week of something called Fair Trade Fortnight. And this fortnight is used to promote fair trade and to encourage people to buy fair trade products in order to help those in need. So I'm just going to share my screen because we're going to focus on a simple thing, actually, something that you may eat often. I certainly do. I usually have it in my packed lunch, and that is a banana. And you're probably thinking, well, what has a banana got to do with fair trade? I'm actually going to tell you how a banana can help children like you go to school. But before we do that, first of all, I just want you to think about where bananas come from and where do they grow? Do they grow on trees? Do they grow underground? Do they grow in the UK? Have a little think about where you think bananas come from. But bananas actually grow on huge plants that look like trees, although they are in fact a type of herb. And they grow in countries in Central and South America because of their climates. They need really hot weather to grow, and you can see them there hanging from these big plants. So in England alone, in the UK, we eat over 5 billion bananas each year. So if you laid them end to end, they would go around the earth over 200 times, or to the moon and back 12 times. It's a lot of bananas. So if we're buying that many bananas, the people who grow these bananas must be getting lots of money to pay for food, water, their education, right? They must be getting paid a lot if we're eating that many. Well, sadly, this isn't true. Many of the people that grow the food we eat do not get a fair price for the food they grow. And sometimes they don't even have enough money to feed their own families or enough money to send their children to school or pay for medicines. So you're probably thinking, well, why is this? So as I've said, we eat a lot of bananas in the UK. And because bananas are on so many people's shopping lists, supermarkets often sell them at a low price so that they can get more customers through their doors. Makes sense. But let's think about all the people we need to get a banana from here, so from hanging on these trees, to our supermarket shelves. Even at its most simple, we need the shopkeeper who works in the shops. We need somebody who is in charge of ripening the bananas so that they're ready to eat. We need somebody who brings the bananas to the UK on a ship. We need the person who sells the bananas in their country where they're grown. And of course, we need the banana farmers themselves. So this is called the supply chain. And this means that when we buy a banana, everyone along that supply chain should make enough money for the work they do, whether that's growing the banana, transporting it, or selling it to us. When bananas are cheap, it's not always possible for everyone to make enough money. The farmer at the end of the chain is often the worst affected. This means that many banana farmers live in poverty and struggle to provide for their families. They also have the least power to do anything about this situation because they're not in a position to demand a higher price from the huge companies like supermarkets. It doesn't seem fair, does it? But there is something we can do. Have a little look at these bananas. Can you spot the difference? What is different about this banana compared to this banana? Exactly, it's the sticker. The sticker is different, isn't it? Does anybody know what it means? If you look closely, it says fair trade, and you're right, this sticker shows us that this is a fair trade banana. And fair trade means that the farmers and workers growing the food get a fairer price, which aims to cover their cost of production. You can get lots of fair trade products like tea, cocoa, so that's in chocolate, you can get fair trade chocolate, sugar and coffee that all work in a similar way, making sure that the farmers who grow these products get a fairer price for their hard work. All of these products are often grown on small farms. Rather than deal with big companies who want to buy their products individually, many farmers with small farms join together in what is called a cooperative, so they have more power. The cooperative also gets a bit of extra money called the Fair Trade Premium, which can be used to help the whole community. So for example, let's take a look at some fair trade bananas from Colombia, a hot country in South America. So it's down right about there, a long way from here. Here are the bananas again, and as I said at the beginning, these bananas are helping children go to school. This is because these bananas are fair trade, and this particular cooperative called Cuba Frio have spent some of the extra money from the fair trade premium on getting children into school and providing uniforms and school equipment for them. They also spent their money on healthcare and providing loans to improve farms or housing. This doesn't just affect the families of the banana farmers, but their community as well. So by ensuring that bananas are fair trade, we can help somebody in another country go to school or get medicine just by eating a banana. So I guess that's something to think about when you open your packed lunch or at break time when you're having a banana. See if you can spot the fair trade sticker. Maybe you could do your part by buying a fair trade product to help those in other countries go to school. So I guess that's something to really think about. Let me just stop sharing my screen so I can see you. There you are. I guess that's something that we need to think about is when, even if we don't buy fair trade, it's just having that understanding that there are fair trade products out there to help those in other countries. So I hope you have gained a bit of an understanding of what fair trade is, and maybe go out to a supermarket and see if you can spot any of these fair trade products yourselves. Okay, have a lovely rest of the day, everybody, and hope to see you soon. One more week after this one until we're back. Can't wait. Have a lovely day, everybody. See you soon. Bye.